This is our take on when you die. What happens when you die? So, this is a weird one. So, when you die, George, what happens?
I believe your soul survives.
And then what? Where does it go?
I don't think you come back in a body. I think you go to whatever heaven is.
That's a Catholic thing.
Yeah.
And I'm with you. I don't know about. I don't know. Excuse me. I'll tell you what. Remember, because when some people say, if you do something, when I die, I'm going to come back and haunt you.
Yeah.
It never happens.
You haven't pissed off enough people.
Yeah, it never. So you die, your soul.
Your soul goes on.
You know what happened to me when I was a kid? You know what the nuns would do? They would like on the blackboard. They would draw like a squiggly circle, and they would take the chalk sideways and cover it all in white. And they would say, when you sin, they would get an eraser, and erase a little white, so you had a black mark on your soul. That's what happens to your soul. It was like, oh my God! But so your soul goes to heaven.
That's white soul syndrome.
And then, so you go to heaven. And that's it. So there is an infinite number of souls.
Well, I don't know if that's it. I just think that's what happens.
But under that theory, there would be an infinite number of souls.
So I don't know, like, what happens then. Do you just stay there forever?
No. But so then there's an infinite number of souls.
Yeah.
And there's a very busy soul place where all the souls are, because millions and millions of people have died. And whoever goes to hell, whoever goes to heaven, whoever's in limbo, whoever's in purgatory.
But you got a whole universe of souls.
What's strange about it? Though,
let's not get into the universe. There's only one. There's only us. That's it.
No. Okay, we know that's not true.
Go on, George.
If you go somewhere else, if you go to hell, or if you go to purgatory, or whatever it is, everything still has an opportunity to move toward heaven. So it's like, do you stay in hell? Do you stay not in heaven? Do you stay in purgatory? It's like everything is pointing to, how do I get to heaven?
So you believe in heaven and hell in the literal sense, basically.
Yeah.
So do you look like you?
I don't know. I don't know if you look like anything.
So you're just a
like in a
thing.
Dream. Do you ever see yourself in a dream?
Yeah.
No, you don't really see it. You see other people.
I always see myself.
Well, you have nothing but mirrors. So yeah.
But wait a minute. So the soul is sort of a nebulous, kind of shifting.
There are no animal souls in heaven.
There absolutely are animal souls. Look, I think everybody believes in souls, or most people believe in a soul. You believe it in a different way. I think when you die, you absolutely leave your body. Your soul leaves your body. But I believe you come back and take other lives. I believe in past lives. I believe we've gone in other places of the universe.
When do you? All right.
Yeah.
Past. I like to hear you talk about this. We talked about it for years, but you have past lives and you have future lives. So, what point are you dead and you just go to heaven? When are you not?
Well, no. You're assuming that I think heaven is the explanation of when you're out of your body. You're in the most serene,
so you just
beautiful.
Keep taking a body. You never.
No,
actually...
I think you decide. You want to take another body, or you can just stay as a soul. I think you can stay for 1,000,000 years as a soul, and that might be what you
get to
define as
decide.
heaven.
You get to decide.
I think in some ways you make a decision to come back. I think we've been on other planets. Look, I believe.
Wait a minute, but then I would want to come back as me. I would want to come back knowing what I know.
You don't remember your past lives, but you can learn them when you get hypnotized. People have had past life regression. Most people
move on from this silliness. Come on.
No, that's not silly.
Go, move on. Go with what you just said. No, I don't want to go into other areas.
Okay, but
so you get the choice to come back. I didn't mean to call it silly.
Yeah,
when you die, you get to pick if you want to come back.
I think sometimes you can. Listen, I don't have all the answers.
So you believe in reincarnation?
Absolutely, I believe in reincarnation. And I believe that when you leave your body, I think this planet is we are not the only living souls on planet Earth, and I think that there's other souls in other parts of the universe. Look, I would think most people believe there is life out there. And if there's life out there and you believe in God, God created this life and the life out there. He created the souls and then the different bodies, I guess, to take souls. But I don't believe in the religious context of literally, you're here on earth, that's it. I think if the God, and I believe in a supreme being of some kind, he created souls, but he created many planets of life, many places where they live, and many places they live non-physical. You leave your body, it's non-physical. You're just a soul, and I think you can take other bodies.
I don't think the religious word is, you take it as limiting. I think as soon as you start talking about a soul, you're talking religion just by default.
No, see that actually, I think people think when you talk about
But it could be
spirituality,
it
contradicts religion. I'm saying religion does not have the patent on a soul.
I don't believe it does either. But once you stop talking about a body and you're talking about whatever a soul is, that's a. I'm not saying religion has to be Catholic or some other type of religion, but it is. You're talking about some religion, some sort of religion when you're talking.
But see, I know
about
people
soul.
who are agnostic, don't believe in God, don't believe in any religion, and they believe that your soul can take other bodies in past lives. See, religion, I think, is there for some people to explain what happens, but I think there's only one truth, and I'm saying religion doesn't contradict spirituality and souls, and vice versa.
So if you're agnostic, you don't believe in God, or you don't believe in any
I'm not
religion.
agnostic.
No, I'm saying when you use the term. So
yes, you could believe that the souls were always here and was not created by God.
That's not agnostic. Agnostic thinks when you die, you're done. It's over.
No, agnostic doesn't believe in God.
Was an atheist? No.
Excuse me. No, agnostic is they don't know.
Nothing.
Atheist.
that's why I was
I'm sorry,
asking.
we were
Yeah,
using
all
the
right.
wrong word. Atheist. There are atheists that I know who believe in souls.
Then
They just don't believe in God created them.
what
God
is so?
created man.
Soul's just a part of your body?
No, it's completely separate. The body.
But no, that I'm
Yeah.
making an argument. If you're saying an atheist believe, I don't know this. I'm just asking for you to explain it. They believe that there's no God, but when you die, you have a soul. Then that contradicts itself.
No,
to me.
because they're saying we don't know what created the soul. We don't believe there's one being or one God-like entity that created it, but we believe that people have souls. I know agnostics who do that.
That
Now, I'm
doesn't
not
make
saying
sense.
all
It
agnostics.
It doesn't make sense at all to
No,
me.
it doesn't. Because you guys are going with the strict doctrine of the religious belief.
No, they're talking logically.
It doesn't make logical
Well,
sense.
so you think if there's no God, we wouldn't be around. Atheists believe you could still live and have a soul and have no God.
But then what's the point of a soul if there's no God?
Well, what created a soul if there's no God? We don't know. They think something else.
That's
That's what we say God is.
Right, but logically that makes no sense. Then what's so that going, and correct me if I'm wrong, going down that road, it's you're here as a being with a brain, you die, over.
But the
Right.
brain is not the soul. That's the big thing.
I meant
Yeah.
I meant talking and conversing and doing
Yes.
and interacting.
And you can live without a body. Your entity, your soul, lives
Then
that
without
makes
a
no
right,
body.
sense.
yeah, but right when you say that to me, you default into there's some sort of God.
But that's your interpretation of what God
But
is.
what else
So
would
maybe-
it be?
I don't disagree. I think
right.
there was some supreme something that created.
So you think maybe
all
they
of
think
this.
it's aliens?
No, I think aliens are just what we are. They were created by God.
No,
I mean, whoever, if there's aliens on other planets, they're created by God. God just created them in that planet. They created us in this planet. Absolutely.
Can Hitler choose a soul? Can he come?
No,
choose to
Hitler
come
had
back?
a soul.
Can he choose to come back?
Maybe he can, and I would bet if he came back, he was a nasty little kid. I mean, I'm being serious. He probably has a lot of junk. You know, why do you think serial murders in past lives, they were not saints? They were probably bad people. I think you do learn. I think the soul is pure, but whatever screwed up the soul made somebody like Hitler evil. But that doesn't mean he can't get better.
so Hitler could come back, or then anybody could come back. But
Yeah, or does a really evil soul go somewhere and they're forbidden from going back, and that's hell? Maybe they have to stay with other miserable souls. I don't know. I mean, I tend to think, you know, people can't. I mean, what makes a bad person? Is it environment? or is it a bad soul? I think man is basically
I think there's just
good.
evil. I think some people are just evil.
So you think their souls will always be evil if they come back?
I don't know about
don't know.
that.
No, I think the whole, well, this is religious, but the whole point of faith is to know that anything has a chance of salvation. So nothing is evil forever.
Well, you say that, and I'm not a very religious person at all, but I do believe that you can. I believe that. I believe even a bad soul, once he's out of his body and in a different environment, might learn the lessons that how ridiculous that game was that I played on Earth, being mean and evil, and I realized there's a bigger picture. Just like I realize when we leave our body, we see incredible, wonderful things, and probably a lot of explanation as we're explaining.
So if you were to die, and your soul leaves, and then you're brought back to life somehow 5 minutes later, you think your soul comes right back to your body?
I think it can.
You think it can?
I think it can come back, but if it doesn't, then you're a vegetable. I think that's what vegetables are, is the soul decide to leave a body.
No, that's nothing to do. It's the brain.
Well, see, I don't believe the brain.
Well, wait a minute. So, Mark, you're out. You die, and you're dead for 25 seconds. Your soul goes.
Yeah.
They resuscitate you.
Oh, absolutely.
And
the
your soul comes right back into your
People
body.
have had that experience and said they've seen themselves hovering
Okay.
over the doctors. Yeah,
All
that
right.
I believe.
Okay.
The thing about the vegetable, people who have a huge damage to the brain, the soul decides to leave.
I
Body
disagree.
Die, and that's why sometimes you have no life in you, but you're still biologically living. And I think
So
the soul
then
decided to move.
Alzheimer people don't have a soul.
No, that's different. I'm talking about where you're completely, where the brain has been damaged, where the soul.
You don't think a
going
brain
back
is
in.
damaged from Alzheimer's?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what an Alzheimer's. If they're completely gone, then maybe the soul did leave.
Well, but you don't know if
prior.
people who are impaired and you call them vegetables, which is horrible.
No,
But
no,
I know. No, it's horrible. You're people who are just.
No, I meant an injury.
You're a mean human being. You're very mean.
No, I love people.
Oh my God.
Okay, so go on.
So all right, no. So somebody who is very badly mentally impaired doesn't have a soul.
No, I said.
You just said that.
No, you're mentally impaired. There's many mentally
No,
impaired
but
people
your version
that have
of it,
souls.
the V word, whatever that is
if
called
you're
clinically.
completely a body that has no ability to function, to think, you're just sitting in a hospital bed, I think at times the soul's probably left. And they don't want to
Okay.
pull the plug yet. But,
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, this is up to you to decide. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough.
Make sure to email your
Right.
thoughts.
All right.
See up my nose with the